Look at this. It's Thursday. You know what that means.
Basil's
game. We got PokerFaceSuperMan in the house. And we got a real good lineup of players here once again for this week. This is our first time doing a featured game. Pretty exciting stuff. This is maybe going to be the format from here on out. So we'll see if we can't get our thumbnail team on it. We started off with a horse race. This is the first 9 players at the table. That's a promotion that we're running right now. First full table gets a horse race. Winner of the horse race gets to spin our prize wheel. We got cash prizes. We got time prizes. We got tournament tickets. We got troll prizes. Player to the left gets a spin. Player to the right gets a spin. Random player gets a spin. All kinds of wild stuff. Dawson, in the house. How you feeling, my man?
I'm feeling great. Is it true we took out 2 to 9 of the deck to make sure Basil's entire range?
This is a custom short deck game. Actually, that would have been smart. We'll have to see if Mr. Basil here decides to open up. Wearing some black and gold colors. I like it. Maybe he's a Saints fan. I'm not sure. That S might stand for Saints. Who knows?
Super Saints.
Super Saints. And it looks like we got maybe a family member of Mr. Basil here on his right.
I can see the resemblance.
I see the resemblance. Put a face mask on him, and they may look exactly the same.
Classic no-lit cigarette.
Love that. Very much a poker vogue style right there, for sure. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody. Thanks for watching our live stream. It is Thursday, and we got some crazy action coming. We got Miss Mackenzie in the box, one of our favorite dealers, having a good old time. And you can see Mr. Basil there just setting up to win big. We got a good lineup. We increased the cap to 300 on this game, so a little more play here. A couple more bigs to buy in. Mr. AK, Mr. Ungle, Christopher, Joni, Basil, Du, Ricky, Alex, and Jose are all on the roster. So it is going to be action-packed.
I'm looking forward to a real good game tonight.
Me too. Can't wait to see who is the first to 1,000. Should be easier to do with that higher max buy cap. But we'll have to see how things go. Jose, the only player short buying for 190. Even that, not exactly a short buy. And Jose is in the big blind to start things off. Miss Joni beginning, 8-4 suited. Alex folding the best hand in poker, 5-3.
Don't tell Charlie.
Don't tell Charlie. Hey, this isn't Charlie's game anymore. Today it's Basil's game. And Mr. Ungle got the King 8 suited. Like the suited kings in late position, I will be honest.
Another suited king for Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky in the small blind. Going to have a little trouble playing that out of position. He does opt to let it go. Mr. Du Kim.
Those lovely 7s.
Holding on to pocket 7s. Hitting the jackpot and raising it up to $17. Not a tell there, but I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Mr. Richard making the call. AK coming along with a suited gapper. Ungle playing the suited king. I like to see it. And here we go. $90 in the middle already.
Good little pot for our first hand.
Good little pot. Ham in the chat saying he calls. Yeah, I would expect no less, my friend.
Ooh, 2 players catch an ace.
Ace high board. No clubs for Ungle.
Got a little bit of a notch situation going on here.
Yes, that is true. Richard not quite dead yet. Still decent amount of equity. Needs to hit that pair of 7s. And that's one of the reasons, especially out of position, a hand like ace-7 can really get you in trouble in a situation like this. Now, Richard does lead. It looks like Du is going to call, and Jose is going to make the call as well. A speculative call for both players.
Wouldn't a 7 be nasty?
Oh, a 7 would be disgusting. Or a diamond. Du now with the flush draw.
Richard getting the possibility to get Jose out of the pot with that diamond.
And Richard happy with his pair of aces here. Has no idea that he is completely notched by Jose. Going to bet $20 more into that pot. Small bet. I don't think it's going to be enough to get anyone to fold. Du looking for that flush draw.
Yep.
Jose really thinking about it. A weak ace facing a bet and a call. Out of position. Going to be hard to get more money in there if he does end up with the best hand, which, as we can see with the equity chart, it is pretty likely.
Just put in the call.
Max scooping the pot like a pro. Jack comes off on the river. Jose gets the check mark. Let's see.
Great bluff card for Richard here if he wants to bet big.
And it looks like he's going for a smaller sizing.
Value's
180 in the pot.
Value is-
25 is the bet. Or 20 is the bet. About 1/9 pot.
We should start a timer for Deuce total tank time. Dude is just not a believer right now.
And he does fold after 8 seconds.
Beautiful fold, dude.
And Jose makes the correct call there, getting 10-1 on his money.
Yeah, Richard's got to go way big. Probably almost a shove there if he wants any chance of getting Jose out.
Yep, good observation there. Yeah, got to size up on those river bets. Was going for thin value, and it looks like he unfortunately got value owned.
Thought
Reverse.
he was taking him to Value Town. Turns out he was on a first-class ticket to Value Town himself.
Was on that gravy train. All right, on to hand number 2. 2 is a prime number, yeah? I think technically. It is an even prime number, one of the very few.
It's not the prime number I like for a big pot.
No, I see where you're coming from. But we'll have to see. I think hand number 2 could get to be pretty spicy. We got Ricky with the AK, Jose with the jiggities.
Lots of suited connectors. Regular connectors. 5-6. I like 5-6 of clubs here, I think.
It looks like Jose is going to raise it up to 11. Let's see if Ricky decides to limp re-raise here. Just a smooth call. 11 is the bet. Ham calling this one as well, presumably. 79 in the middle. Pretty big pre-flop pots already. We're off to a good start here. Oh,
drills the set.
And just not a whole lot of this board connecting with the rest of the players. Richard with middle pair. Same story for AK. And it looks like Richard is going to bet his pair of sixes. AK going to call with his pair of sixes.
That was a K6 right there.
That was. And Joni also was 6'5", you're right. Ricky making the call, coming along. He is on the button, best position.
2 overs and the nut flush back door.
Nut flush back door, Broadway back door. A lot of cards to improve on this next street here, but
I can tell you the 2 of spades would not help.
That's a 5 of spades instead.
Our only spade draw just folded too, so Jose's got it locked up.
Jose has this one in the something in the
bag
in the bag in the sack in the
shopping cart.
Shopping cart. He's got it on layaway here. If Jose can get to showdown, he will win this pot. I don't expect anybody to be super aggressive on this board, though. Pretty dynamic board. Couple of straight possibilities, couple of flush draws here.
All the 6s are hanging on.
And all the 6s, yeah, really hanging on, aren't they? Joni with 2 pairs, 6-5, along with Richard.
That ace is going to slow down some of Jose's value for sure.
And he is going to go for some value. Looks like he's betting 10. 5!
Yeah, that's a good bet. That's something you're going to get for sure.
Not a whole lot of folds here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't, yeah, AK making the fold here, and that'll do it. Jose going to turn over the winner. Grab that pot. Set is good.
Set is very, very good.
Joni flashing the 2 pair before she throws her cards into the muck. Jose picking up another pot. Is that the hot seat already?
I think it is. First 2 hands.
Look out,
See
everybody.
if we can make it 3.
Jose going to let it ride this time, and he is on the button. He's going to have best position and the best chance statistically to win this pot, just based on position alone.
How many hands do we think Basil's playing tonight, realistically?
5.
5?
I think 5. I played for an hour last night. Played 3 good hands. I think that's about right.
I give him 9 flops.
9 flops.
Flops.
All
And
right.
3 turns, 2 rivers. Both rivers he wins.
I'm writing it down. And Basil throwing away the 9-8.
I love that hand, man. Suited it or not. I've actually been really enjoying 6-7 suited. That's becoming one of my favorite hands.
6-7 is an excellent one.
Beautiful one.
Especially, wheel cards pop up.
Oh, yeah.
You're drawn to the very high straight.
Yes, sir.
You also connect with the middle of the board as well.
6 connects to like 3/4 of every straight, so it's a good card.
Love that math. And Ricky with the king queen, unfortunately decimated by Jose.
He's in the hot seat right now. That is back-to-back flops of a set.
Unbelievable here. Jose certainly in the hot seat. Let's see if the momentum slows, if his seat decides to cool. Ham in the chat saying he's playing any 2 cards and a particular in a pear tree. Curse you, autocorrect. 7 comes off on the turn. Joni actually not entirely dead here.
Yeah, she...
Drawn to a 3 for the wheel. Alex with one of my favorite junk hands, the 10-5. Can't have a straight without a 10 or a 5, so if you're holding them, you're good to go.
Joni does get out of the way, so I'll say locks it up.
Yeah, Jose going to raise Alex here for another 15. Just clicking it back. I like that move. Alex may know he's in trouble here. Could be trying to represent the ace. He is going to check it over to Jose. Jose looks like he's lining up some chips for a value bet. A small one once again. 15. And Alex calls with 10 high. Not going to be good enough to take that one down. Jose, trip ace is going to do that. 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
First
Let's make it 4.
free. He's won 100% of the pots right now.
Wow.
Unreal.
Has he already doubled up? Oh, he's very close.
Very close to doubling up. He's at 598 right now. Went to showdown 100% for Jose. Richard also 100%. Of course, these stats only figuring in 3 hands, but that's why the numbers are nice and round.
Jose is crushing it right now.
Jose, yeah, up $408 already. Basil has yet to play a hand, yet to post a blind. Exactly even on the day. Richard throwing the party right now, down 114 for now. But he could catch up. Got a lot of poker to be played tonight.
Basil's in second place with 0 loss.
Fun game. That's how you know things are just getting started. Mr. Unglaive with the pocket 7s. Those things moving around the table.
I think that's one of my favorite set mining hands, the 7s. I see a lot of 7s on flops. 2 ace-8s here.
Wow, look at this.
Ace-jack again for Jose. What is going on?
Did he hold on to those cards? Sir, you got to surrender them into the deck to be shuffled.
All the aces are out. Ace-9, ace-8, ace-8, ace-jack.
Looks like a couple of the queens are out as well. King, queen for Ricky's hand. Joni with the queen tray.
And we have a limped pot.
Oh, wow. Queen on the flop. Ricky flopping the best of it right now. And when things are this multi-way, it does get a little dicey.
Oh, yeah. It's really hard to see where you're at.
Ricky going to throw out a bet here, $15. Maybe a feeler bet, maybe a value bet. Maybe a little of both. Getting 2 callers so far. 9-8 in the muck. 5 deuce in the muck. Basil. Ace-8 in the muck. There's one spade out there for AK to potentially draw to a flush. One diamond out there for Richard. But I do think they have folded. Oh, and a king comes out for 2 pair for Mr. Ricky.
I haven't seen any folded 10s here, so if Jose holds on and catches a 10, we got to go check that seat out.
Check the man's sleeves. He's wearing short sleeves, but let's check him anyway. And Ricky going to bet out here.
Jose does put in the call. He's feeling the 10 on the river.
Jose scooting him out very gently. And Mr. Du Kim
likes his 9.
in the tank for 4 seconds there.
He's had just massive improvement since I first started. Like, it's really awesome to see.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
And the 7 comes off on the river.
Give Eric his cards back.
Give Eric his cards back. Come on, Mr. Anglais. That's brutal. Yeah, Du Kim actually began his poker journey here at KoJack's. Started playing tournaments, started playing cash games. Not that long ago.
Right about when me and Brianna started dealing.
Yeah, I want to say it's been about 6 months.
And he's been killing it. He's a really good tournament player. He's been learning a lot. It's very visible.
That's right. That's what happens. Just if you want to know how to get better at poker, play the game.
Yep.
Time at the table. It's kind of like when you're working out, time under tension is what you're after. And if you call the table, the poker table, a tense place to be, same rules apply. Time under tension.
Time under tension. It is a tense place to be.
It is. It can be a battleground. Today, I think it's going to be just a lot of fun, a lot of action. Again, Basil's game. Basil hosting this one. Really coming through for us. Putting a lineup together. And we do have a couple of viewers. Let us know where you're watching from. It's about dinner time, so let us know what you're eating for dinner. If you have made plans or if you're chowing down currently, I'm always hungry, ready to talk food.
King 10, King 10, and some rockets.
Just the American Airlines for Joni.
Ricky with his deuces. I've seen Ricky show deuces before. He likes them.
She's going to raise it up to 40. Let's see how many callers. Doesn't look like a whole lot going to be coming along for this one. AK does like the King 10.
Right next to each other, too.
Anglais kind of free rolling here against the King 10 with the suited variety of hearts. A couple more folds. Joni, massive amount of equity here. Anglais looking for just the right number of hearts. If he gets one too many, Joni will have the nut flush.
How about no hearts?
How about none at all? Queen 8-6 rainbow board. AK out of position. Anglais going to check it over to Joni. Let's see how big the C-bet is. 55.
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, it's 80. There's another green chip hiding behind her graphics. That's going to be hard to continue here. Not a super dynamic board. These players really just looking for running straight cards or maybe a king to get a pair. But that would still have them dead to Joni's overpair of aces. And she's going to take it down with that bet.
If I don't drill a set, the earlier I take down a pot with a pocket pair, the happier I am. Those real high pairs like aces and kings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you face any aggression, that's a tricky spot to be.
Yep.
I was just telling Dawson about a hand I had yesterday at PokerJack's. Board was 9 high on the flop. I C-bet. Got a call. Another player went all in. And I thought, man, am I really up against a set? Is that what's going on here? I folded. The other player turned over 2 pair.
Just as good.
Just as good. Jody with the 8 deuce this time. What a downgrade. Gonna throw her cards into the muck.
AK's been getting all kind of suited or connected Broadway cards and just not getting very favorable flops.
So what you're saying is he's due.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
With a backdoor straight.
And Ricky with the king 9, the K9. Flopping top pair for Mr. Ricky. He's going to smooth check here. Richard on the button.
I'm thinking Rottweiler today.
Rottweiler, look out.
Maybe Pitbull, maybe Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide.
Hey-oh. All right, we'll alternate every other hand, every other K9. And AK with the pair of queens. Second pair on this board. Richard, same pair. Worst kicker. Blank on the river. Not entirely a blank, actually, now that I look at it. It is a club bringing in the front door flush draw. Does slow the action down.
Enough for Ricky to check. He's still going to take it down.
Picking up 31 in profit out of a $40 pot. Put in 9, win 31. Pretty good.
Very good pot odds. When the razor is right next to me, like to my left, and it gets called a lot, depending on how many callers in my hand, I like those spots a lot. Like those are where you want those low suited connectors, and you got really good pot odds, and you flop something, you know. The more money in the middle. There's a math to this, but you know.
100% there's a math to this. I think you're talking about pot odds, and I think you are 100% correct. It's a lot easier to widen your range when there's a lot of money in the pot. And like you said, especially when you have position on the aggressive player.
Just 1-7 deuce tonight. Come on.
Jose, what is going on here? He's got the ace quisha right now. I think Mackenzie may favor a certain player at this table.
Let's get him a seat change.
Get him a seat change. Jose going to raise it up to $7.
Basil with the 3-4, just out of his range.
Anglais with the pocket 8s.
He's had a couple pocket pairs tonight. Let's see if he can't drill a little set here.
And he's upgrading every time.
He has 4s, 7s, 8s now.
The stocks have gone up. Let's see if the river card is an 8.
That's not a bad board for 8s.
Not a bad board at all. Certainly a good board for Jack 10, too. Top pair, decent kicker. Jose with the queen high, right? Or sorry, the ace queen high right now. A couple of different ways to improve to a straight.
Joni's going to put out the bet here with her top pair.
To the tune of $25, a little less than half pot. Right around that mark, and Jose gonna fold. Wow. Excellent discipline right there.
You don't get those big stacks by making those calls. Oh, there's another 10 for Joni.
Another 10. Joni with trips. Anglais, the boat draw.
Love it. Love the boat draw.
Looking for an 8. What do you call that? 3/4 of the way there? Maybe 4/5 of the way there?
80%.
And he is looking for 1/8 left in the deck. He's going to fold instead.
You know, I think these 3 seats right here, I think that's just the hot row right there. We don't have a hot seat. We got the hot row. Joni's had aces. She's had trips. Ricky's been running pretty decent.
I like it. And a quick dealer change here. We got Mr. Jason coming into the box. Going to liven things up. We are having a good time watching some 1-2. If you like 1-2, you'll probably like our free roll. We do run a free roll every single Monday. All it takes to get in, $10.
They're very fun.
They are extremely fun.
Always a fun day.
And we feature bomb pots on odd level changes, so every other level is a bomb pot if you are new to the concept. Great way to dip your toes in the water and see if you like it without risking too much money. Rebuys are $25, and we do have 2 different options for the add-on at the end of registration. $50 will get you 40K in chips. $100 will get you 100K in chips. Excellent turnout every single week. This last week, we hit over 4,000 in the prize pool on a 2K guarantee.
Yeah, last Monday was awesome. There was a spot I had at Basil's table where he had pocket 8s and Doyle. You know Doyle?
Oh yeah,
He's been playing a lot. He flopped a 9 and then turned to ace. All in on the turn. Case 8 comes out 'cause someone goes, I folded 8. Just what Basil wants to hear in that spot. And the case 8 comes out. Table erupted. It was a fun time.
Man, love when players cheer. And look at this, an 8 comes off. Jose with the best right now, best hand. And a gutter ball to a straight.
Looking to break the AK.
Boom. $20 bet, $20 call. There's a 10.
Oh.
A 10 of spades. Alex now with the flush draw. Jose still drawn to a 6.
Any A, any K, any spade. Oh, looks like he's shoving it.
All in for $70. Our first all in of the night.
So they're going to flip in that call. See if they run it more than once.
It's a 9. Jose with the check mark. Neither player wants to show. And Jose says, I got you. I sucked out on you, Alex. And Jose picks another pot up. Unbelievable. Mr. AK's VPIP dropping down below 100% after folding that hand. Down to 87%, tied now with Jose. Ungley at 75% along with Mr. Ricky and Joni. Basil living up to it. His reputation precedes him down at the bottom end of the VPIP chart. Now, curiously enough, you'll notice he's tied with Christopher. But the VPIP chart ordered properly the players. They put Basil at the bottom. And we are on to the next hand. Hand number 9 about to start. Not a prime number. We did have our first all-in just now.
8.
On hand number 8. Right on time. If we don't get an all-in situation by hand number 10, we're doing it wrong. So it's good to know. We got the confirmation. Things are going well today. Now Alex with the AK.
AK's just getting passed around.
Yep.
Slick.
Yep. Second time in a row. He's going to raise it up to $20. Basil with the ace-10. Dominated right here.
In the range.
AK with the clean diaper. And Ungley with the K9.
Ooh, suited too. Let's call it Golden Retriever here.
The Golden Retriever. And it looks like no folds here. 6 players to the pot. 125 in the middle. What did I say? Is this a crazy game or no?
Basil knows how to put a game together.
Yes, he does indeed. We've got action players all the way around the table and a super hot seat. What is this?
Wow, what a flop.
What an action flop. 2 clubs for Ungley and AK.
Trip 8s for Joni.
And top pair for Alex and Basil. They need to proceed with caution, but can you really blame them for betting out? And look at this, AK is going all in.
Drawing almost dead. He needs Ungley to fold here, and he is definitely not.
Nope, not going to fold. Jose, ooh, out of there. But I have a feeling after he folds, it's going to be running hearts.
Hearts, yeah. Joni can't go anywhere. She has just the worst kicker in the deck, but that's 3 8s. as well.
Pow! Wow, what is this?
Action hand right here.
Is 9 now a new prime number?
Let's call the scientists, call the mathematicians.
Let's do it.
Let's get it submitted.
Basil does make the fold. $800 in the middle.
Great fold, Basil.
This is what we call a dealer nightmare. Got 4 players in 3 side pots.
What is AK's? Oh, he needs his running straight flush. That's where his equity is.
He needs that wheel. He needs to run a 4 and a 5 of clubs.
Oh, he could
get 4 and a 5 of anything.
I was gonna say he can't get the 2, but he already has it. Oh, Basil was thinking there. Good fold though.
Yeah, tough to make that call with just ace-10. Run into kicker problems. You run into draw problems.
Nope.
At least position is not really a factor when everybody is all in. And 2 cards to come.
Johnny's just got to fade some clubs here. Gonna be hard to hit that wheel.
An absolute huge equity advantage for Miss Joni here. Kind of a tough call to make, too, with that deuce as your kicker. You're absolutely right. The lowest kicker in the deck certainly not going to play, regardless of what other cards come out, unless, of course, one of them is a deuce. When the kicker for your trips is a pair, you're doing pretty good.
What do you mean my kicker doesn't play? My kicker's another pair. Looks like Jason has got her pot situated, getting the buttons in the right spots. I did not put enough respect on the buttons when I first started. They are very helpful.
Extremely.
Wow.
There's a 10. It's a heart. Oh, and a jack comes off on the river. Joni
holds up.
Kicker doesn't play. We were right. High five.
Joni clapping.
Joni very excited about that one. Scooping every single pot there.
Yeah, that was not easy to
Side pot 1, side pot 2, and here comes side pot number 3. 1 swipe, 2 swipes, 3 swipes, 4.
Have we ever had a dealer here with the stick, the pot pushing stick?
You know, when I first started playing here a couple of years ago, yes, there was one dealer, and I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And then I played in Vegas, and almost every one of them had that.
Yeah.
Let the tool do the work.
Joni just gonna go ahead and bust 3 different people here at the same time.
And doing it with a smile, too.
Yup. Basil's definitely happy he got out of there because he caught that 10 on the turn. If it wasn't all in there and he was able to call 25, he's probably calling a lot more after that. So
Yep.
Good thing he got out.
Good thinking. Basil, tight is right, no matter what anyone else says. Dawson, I'm looking at you.
Oh, yeah. We give him crap for it, but like that VPIP is very impressive.
It is
it's
correct.
It is. It's really. It's hard to not see flops.
It is.
Sometimes see your card dead and you wanna call some very bad hands.
Especially at a 1-2 game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, $12 to call.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? Sure, I'll do it. Actually, watching this, I'll tell you something. Feel like I should have brought some money today. Feel like maybe after the stream I might want to sit down at the table. Time under tension. Get a little tense for a little while, see what happens, see what skills I can learn.
I think that's the best thing to take away from any session is what happened, what pots did I lose, what could I have done better. If you're looking at those situations and improving regardless of how the night turned out.
I'm beaming with pride right now, Dawson. You sound like a real poker pro. I read an article not that long ago about poker. It was titled, "Taking Notes is the Nuts."
I like
I have to agree. Jose now with the ace-queen.
all kinds of premiums tonight.
All kinds. And he's going to raise it up to $7. Getting a call out of Joni here with the 9-7. She's going to go for 2 in a row.
The 7 deuce is in, Chase. We've made it.
Come on, Alex. Can you hear this drum roll?
See if we can't hit 3 sevens on the flop.
Oh, Ricky with the 9-7.
Sevens. See if we can't hit 3 twos on the flop.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, never mind. There's another 2.
3 twos.
7 twos not drawing very good here.
Two twos and a 7, how about?
Where's some spades?
Spades would be wild.
Not too many, though.
Whoa, how about clubs instead? Nobody holding any clubs.
In the club, not holding clubs. What are we doing?
And the case 7 on the board, too. Ricky and Joni with the best of it, actually.
No king. Couple of 8s.
Yeah, Christopher with a pair of 8s. 3 comes off on the turn, giving Ungle a little bit of hope. I don't see anybody betting here. That monotone board is just real difficult. Jose throwing out a 5-er, seeing what happens. Getting one call from Alex with Mr. 7 deuce. Jose's 2 overcards are live for the most part, AK holding one of the queens.
Queen would be no good for Jose here.
And Christopher clicking it back. I got to say, I like that bet. It is very sneaky. It seems like if you did have a club flush, you want to put some more money in there, but you don't want to scare everybody off. That click back, pretty good technique there. It looks like a club does come off on the river. Oh, and it is a deuce. 7 deuce would have made 2 pair. AK's pair of 8s is best at this point, though. 7 deuce would have won it, Dawson.
That's why we hold on.
That's why we hold on.
We don't care how many clubs are out there.
Best 5-card hand out of 7. And Christopher is going to get AK to fold the better hand.
Good bet. Good. That was a solid raise, like you said.
Solid.
Repping a flush already, and then that flush, the 4 to the flush gets there. So any bet there, I imagine, is taking it down.
That's right. Yeah. Any raise from AK, I'm sure, would have gotten Christopher to fold. But how can you raise there?
You don't know. You don't know what's going on in those spots. It's difficult spots. We know what to do. We see their cards, but
what a magical superpower that would be at the table.
The Daniel Negreanu superpower. God, those are some of my favorite clips when he just nails the hand right on the money.
He is really good at it. He and Helmuth, I think, have the best hand reading capabilities.
Oh, yeah.
Helmuth for all of his dramatic faults.
We got 1,000. We didn't even notice it. Joni.
Whoa! 1,000. First to 1,000.
$10. We had Joni's game last week, and it was not running too hot for her. She's back with a vengeance.
She has a score to settle. Oh, and Mr. Duke Kim up from the table, folding the king-queen. That's okay. He would have run into it. Jose with the AK. Once again, the hot seat. Staying hot.
Just goes to show how good of a player Duke Kim is. Knows when to stand up and walk away.
He has come a long way. Oh, man. Jose 3-betting to 27, and Ungle is going to make the call. We're heads up to this flop. 2 hearts out there. And a queen.
King 6 is defended in a lot of different spots. It's a weird one.
It is a weird one. Back in the pre-solver days, King 7 was considered a mathematical favorite. And I'm not exactly sure why that is, but I did hear Norman Chad talking about it at the WSOP main event about 10, maybe 15 years ago.
Something about blockers.
Some about blockers, I guess. Yeah, cards high enough to be high and low enough to connect with the low parts of the board. And Duke Kim actually would have flopped best pair.
Drawn against the nut flush, though. He knows.
He knows. You live by the river, you die by the river. That is what I always say. You've heard me say that, right? I say it all the time.
You know who did say that the other day? MJ. You live by the sword, die by the sword. He was
MJ.
talking about those situations. I love MJ. He's a great player, man.
Excellent.
One of my favorite players to watch.
Excellent. Super nice guy, stand-up gentleman, and a great poker player to boot. Richard with the 9 deuce suited. Gonna let it go. Hanging on to the cigarette, though.
I'm really excited for those Tournament of Champions and the point leaders.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Even if I don't get the deal, I will be up here watching.
If you play your cards right, still got a couple of tournaments to qualify for those. You might be able to sneak your way in there, Dawson. Queen 7-6 on the board. Basil with pair of queens. It is his time to shine. Going to throw out a bet here. Top pair, decent kicker. No flush draw, though. $8 is the bet. Do with the backdoor straight draw. Same story with Ricky.
That mates.
And Joni's up and down. She's going to call. See if she can't expand her 4-figure chip stack. And by the way, she did color up.
Yeah, she did. I think she colored up all the people that rebuy.
That's awesome. A 9 comes off.
2 pair.
Do looking a little better, as is Ricky. One of their running cards has come through. They are both now up and down.
Yeah, there's a lot of cards that can change everything.
And Duke going to bet out $21 with his straight draw. Straight draw, best kicker. Basil showing his cards to the camera. I don't know if he caught that.
He's got to show them to somebody.
2 pair for now, and the king comes off. A blank as far as things are concerned. Ricky now with top pair, but Basil's 2 pair still best. He's going to throw out a little bit of value. Slowly, dramatically.
That is definitely probably the best card to see right there in Basil's spot.
Definitely, probably.
Yeah, that or an ace, either one of them.
And the way the preflop action goes, you're not really concerned with king-queen.
Yep.
Even in some of the later positions. Ricky, though, with the pair of kings, is going to make the call, it looks like here. He sure does. Basil turns over the better hand, the 2 pair. Scooping his first pot of the night. This is Basil's game, after all. We're just playing in it.
Yeah, I heard he did. He called all the players, invited them out, told them what the buy-ins were. He hired a couple dealers, Jason here.
That's right. He did. All except the last part is true. He really did put this game together. Huge shout out to Mr. Basil. Thank you very much for putting this game on and being the face of our Thursday live stream. And we're moving on to hand number 13, lucky number 13. Picked up some supplies for our wonderful poker club here today. Went to Sam's Club and to Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Did a little pickup order, so parking the spot. Guess what? Was in spot 13 for both orders.
Ooh.
That's a sign. That means this hand is going to get wild. And it looks like it's already kind of wild. Everybody's in. 9 players, 18 in the middle, 1 fold.
-1, as I would say, to the flop.
Love that. King 6-5 coming off.
Everyone flopped a little something there.
Do with top pair. Basil with middle pair. AK running diamonds possible. I think everybody got a piece of that except Christopher, and he does fold. Ricky looks like he's going to make the fold as well. It's just a matter of time. Oh, what is this? A raise from Dew. $30. Love that. Good bet with the top pair.
Yeah.
Trying to weed the field out. Not a bad time to throw in a raise. Pile in more money. Get a couple more folds. And if somebody raises you, you know exactly where you stand without committing too much money into the pot. And out of the hijack, he's got a good position on a lot of these players, including Basil. the pre-flop aggressor and the post-flop aggressor.
Folds a 6. He's making some good folds tonight.
AK gambling. I like to see it. A lot of cards to improve him. Let's see if he hits one on the turn. He does not.
Don't look,
It
Basil.
is a 6.
Basil, look away.
Avert your eyes, Basil.
There was one time he, in a bomb pod tournament, he had jacks, is drawn to a boat on both boards. And he goes, "You better not put it out there." Folds them. Walks away, goes and plays chess with someone. Jack on both boards. He
Oh,
folds up.
wow.
Get this. He was still bad on both boards.
Woo.
It was a beautiful fold.
He knows when to fold them and knows when to hold them and never counts his money at the table. And Du Kim scooping up his first pot of the night. Chip it up.
It was a good raise. He got Basil out. Basil would have probably took a little bit of money from him if he didn't bet him out. So it was a very good raise on the flop.
And that is the power of aggression right there. But I don't need to tell you that, Dawson. You're already a poker pro.
It looks like Basil's telling him he folded the nuts. So he's over there having a lovely laugh, happy about it.
Basil downgrading to the 5-4 on this hand, throws it into the muck.
7-8, very nice, very pretty hand.
Yeah, especially of the diamonds variety. He's going to raise it up to $7.
Ooh, notched by 8-9.
Ooh.
Queen Jack. Does she raise? Nope, she flats on her button.
King Queen for Alex. He's just going to smooth call there. Richard with the 10-4, getting a discount. Going to make the call. And we are 6 ways into this flop right here. Seven, 6, 4 comes out. Pair of 7s for Christopher. 7 deuce did fold.
Open ender for Ricky.
That's right. 6, 7, 8, 9. Niner.
Don't look now, but we have a backdoor redraw to a straight flush.
Okay, I'm not looking. Technically is live. Yeah, I guess any offsuit hand, you got 2 straight flush draws.
Six not changing a lot.
What is up with these turn 6s? Pair on the board. Christopher still with the best hand right now. Throwing out a bet, it looks like. $25. Good third size pot thereabouts. Ricky going to make the call with his open ender.
Looking for a 10 or a 5.
That paired board
9.
is treacherous.
There's a 10.
Wow, and he gets there.
Christopher's still going to bet here for sure.
Christopher not going to see that straight coming. A very well disguised straight for Ricky. And I think Ricky just calls. Would have been a good time for a raise, but Ricky playing it cautious with that paired board. I like it. And a double scooper pot right there for Mr. Ricky. Chipping up.
Mr. What It Is.
What it is, what it do. And what it do is stacking chips. Yeah, we got a dealer change here. Mr. Joey coming into the box, one of our favorite dealers. And we are running the flush frenzy for today. If you get a flush and you win the pot, your name goes on the board. You get 1 flush of every suit. You win the jackpot today. Jackpot's $2K.
Woo! Is the flush master here? I bet
That's
he
what
is.
I'm talking about. Yeah, Mr. Sorry has a donut shop in Andrews and did gift us some donuts.
What a guy.
What a guy. And if you get quads or better, horse race. I mean, prize wheel. You get to spin that prize wheel. Always a lot of fun here at KoJack's. We got cash prizes on that wheel. We've got daily memberships, monthly memberships, tournament tickets. And we've even got McDonald's gift cards on offer. Come out here and play. We got a couple tables open. If watching this makes you itch to play some poker, see some cards, KoJack's in Midland, we are the spot to do just that. AK folding before his card's even read. Ungle with the ace, Quisha. Christopher with the K Quisha. Ricky with another king. Jose, the hot seat, pocket pair of threes. Going to go set mining.
You already know he's about to hit us up. No doubt in my mind.
No doubt in my mind.
Oh.
And Basil, let's see if the 5-3 is in his range. Make Charlie proud, my friend. What are you going to do?
Is Charlie watching over your shoulder right now, Basil? That's what you got to ask yourself. Ooh, he might be.
Oh, look at him. He's talking to Charlie. He says, make it a good flop for me. Oh, and an all-in from Mr. Eric, Mr. Ungle, with the ace-queen. Good time to do that. Showing 141 in his stack. We're getting an exact count from the dealer. 143. Ricky thinking about it here. Ricky with the king 4 suited. Not sure this is a good time for a call.
Oh, it was
Christopher.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Christopher gets out of there, and Ricky looks like he does fold after putting together a couple of chips. All right. Folds around. Let's see if Basil wants to call with his 5-3.
He's gotten all the possible calling hands out, so look, more than likely these two are going to fold. Oh.
Richard with the queen 7 gambling. I like to see it. We will see a run out after all. Let's find out if 5-3 is truly the best hand in poker.
Now, is Basil priced in? No, he's not. He's out of it.
He's not. 202 in the middle here.
That play worked very, very good for Eric. Exactly what he wanted right there. Isolate the one hand you're dominating.
Got Richard completely decimated here. Even if it comes down to too many spades, Ungle got the nut flush draw.
Always a sweat.
Always. That's how we like to do it here. There's a queen on the board. 5-3 still would have hope. It's a 7 of hearts. Come on, 6. Oh, it's another 7.
Queens and 7.
Wow, Richard sucking out with the full house. 7's full. Got Ungle in a great spot until those running 7s.
It's poker. Poker is sick.
Poker so sick is the mantra of our host of this game here, Mr. PokerFaceSuperMan. It's basically his catchphrase. And we're going to be shuffling up hand number 16 here. Very much not a prime number, but hey, neither was 15, and neither was 8. Let's see how wild this pot gets. Could get to be pretty crazy.
I think I'm feeling a hand for Alex here. Let's see what Joey's gonna give our lovely players here. Graphics run a little behind. Here we go. King 9, some jacks for Ricky. Ricky is not at his seat. He has to fold his jacks. Probably the best thing to do. Joey calling out a C open from the future. We do get a 10 on this flop. 2 players catching it. Nobody holding the ace. And AK catches a 2 with a backdoor flush draw. And straight draw. Definitely gonna get the 10s to come along here. Yep, Richard's in there. All the 10s. Case 10 came out. 4's not helping anybody but AK. He has a real good hand. I mean, he can't catch a queen here. He's got to catch a deuce or a diamond. There's a diamond. He's got the best of it. Maybe should have put a little bit of money in on that turn. Looks like AK puts out a bet and the entire table folds. Gotta bet that turn. Looks like Basil might have called. I can't tell. If not, he did fold him face up. Basil watching from North Korea. Let's go. I was wondering when he's coming in. Hand number 16 coming up. Joni and Jose both sitting on their big stacks still. It's a good time to tighten up. Keep your stacks where they are. Play your good spots. Dukem looking at ace-6 suited. Very, very pretty hand. And a smooth call. I'll say with 10-6 suited. In the hot seat still. Richard with the suited Charlie. I can feel Charlie in this poker club tonight.
So what you're saying is Charlie is with us.
Charlie is with us. Let's see if he's with this flop.
Whoa!
3.
5-3 so strong right now.
No flush opportunities for Dew. No flush opportunities for anybody except Jose. In the hot seat, of course.
The 5 of clubs is still out. Oh, it's not. AK's got it. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
I was going to say that would be a nasty card. Basil with 2 overs and a backdoor flush is out. Dukem gonna lay that down. So pretty, so nothing on the flop.
Yikes. Tight fold right there. Jose with the 10-6.
4 ways.
4 ways to the turn. 4 cards on the board. 76 in the middle. There's a 4 of clubs.
Club. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Jose could get there.
Jose could get there 2 ways. He's got a straight and a flush. Open it.
Combo draw. Let's see the ace of clubs for maximum pain here.
Wow. Chase is looking for blood.
Gotta see it. I got the bloodlust.
Let's see, what kind of river are we looking at, Joey? Jack of hearts. Oh.
That's as far as blanks go, that one's pretty blank.
Pretty blanky. AK is calling the turn. He could definitely still think he has the best hand. Richard just gonna call Alex's bet.
Yeah, making a good call there. 3, 4, 5 on the board. Pretty tough. But we do have a couple of busted flush draws. Perhaps Alex is bluffing with one of those. And Richard turns over the best hand.
Thank you, Charlie.
Let's get some C's in the chat for Charlie. Charlie is with us.
I can feel Charlie in this Chili's tonight.
You are not wrong. Excellent spidey senses there.
Yeah, I get caught with those hands quite often. The 3-5, the 8-6 happens a lot. 6 suited. I'm like, Duplantis, I need your help right now. Charlie, please, Charlie. Just let me flop a boat one time. Maybe a nice little street.
And Tom has the 6-9. All right, what do we got here? A couple players folding even before the cards get read. That must have been junk.
Yeah.
Alex with the ace-queen.
Queen.
And queen for Basil. Or hey, we got a couple of different tables open right now. We got a 1-2 Hold'em. We got a 1-2 ROE. And we've got, of course, our live stream game. Come out, check us out, my friend.
Ace-7's looking pretty nice here.
Okay, I'll take the queens.
2 diamonds.
Whoa!
Not a single one of them, actually.
Just the right kind of flop to get Joni in trouble. She does lead out.
An unfortunate top pair for AK.
Alex going to come along with the overs. Basil with the over pair. And it is not heads up, so he's going to raise to 40, trying to get it heads up. AK top pair, great kicker. Going to call the 40.
Not losing his button.
Joni knows exactly where she's at now, and that is way behind. She folds.
I could see Alex holding on here with the queen of spades.
He's all in.
Yeah, there it is. 13 more.
Yeah, tough position for Basil to be in by the book. Got a raise, a call.
And that doesn't reopen action to try to shove AK out, so.
No, it does not.
Call here.
Only 13 more to call, though. Basil's not going anywhere with his pocket ladies. And we have side action. A 7 comes off.
Joni, look away.
Look away, Joni.
Yeah, Basil is looking to hold here. He has to fade an ace, a king, and an 8. Not even an...
And it might be a little easier for AK to get away from this now that the board has paired. Basil not likely to call with just middle pair. And I think AK knows that. And he does make the correct fold there. And he'll get to see the run out.
Are we out of aces? Why is Alex drawing dead?
Must have been out of aces.
Gotta be.
A 9 comes off on the river. Oh, and Alex throws his cards in the middle, leans back in disgust. And Basil scoops another pot. It is his game. We're just playing in it. I say that as many times as I need to today.
The ladies and the jacks, those are always hard to get to hold all the way to the river.
That's
So
right.
Very nice to see it happen.
And Basil stacking those new chips. If you haven't seen our new chips just yet, come out, check them out. They are really cool. Great design on them. Most of them are clean. We had a little bit of an incident where our entire chip case fell on the floor the other night.
Oh, no.
Some of them are a little dustier than others.
Yeah, I think AK's read there was amazing, actually. Against a lot of other players, you're probably still calling there because the 7. I don't know. It was definitely a good fold.
I think you're right.
The 7 might drag me along with some more recreational type of player. You know what I mean?
I think you're right.
I think that they don't have the 7. My top pair is still good.
Time at the table. Get to learn your opponents.
Jose, Queen 10. He can't look down at a bad hand if he tried.
Richard with the Queen Jack, just notching Jose out. And he's going to call 10.
Basil with a suited ace, 1,000% in the range.
Ace 4 certainly in the range. He's going to beat him over the head with those clubs. Let's see what happens. Do thinking about, do I raise here my ace-9 or do I just call? Looks like call is the correct option for him this time. $70 in the middle. We're off to a flop. Jack 9.
Oops.
Richard, come on now. Jose is up and down. Basil does have the club draw. A real wet action flop here.
Richard's got to bet real thick here to get Basil out.
And I think it may not be thick enough. 20 even. Now, if it's me, I'm calling 100% of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Basil, calling at least this time. I'm glad out of there.
Basil's going to be hoping to make it on the turn here and not have to go to the river because Richard's had a pretty strong aggression all night, betting every street when he's in. So let's see how much Basil might be willing to call with no club. No club.
6 of hearts instead. Jose still with the straight possibilities, but double flush draws on there, a paired board.
Yeah, there's a lot of outs for Basil and Jose here. Some would say too many.
Do throwing out a 25er right here. Gonna get a call out of Jose.
You can.
Let's see if Richard wants to raise, pile some more money in there. No, he just makes the call. Basil getting excellent pot odds here.
Oh, yeah.
And he is priced in. Gonna make the call there. 25 to win 250.
Needs to spike the club and spike the club hard here.
Come on, Joey.
It cannot be the queen of clubs.
Oh, 4 of spades.
Absolute break.
Brick. Do with second pair. Board doesn't change. Let's see if he wants to go for another bet here. James Taylor in the chat saying, how are we letting Ricky and Joni at the same table? Yeah, I don't know. In hindsight, maybe speculative decision there.
The motorcycle driver, Nick, old 5 on the button player, he was playing with them at the free roll, not last week but the week before, and they were just running so hot. Ricky was getting jacks, Joni getting queens the next hand, demanding their sleeves get checked.
And two going all in for his remaining 75.
Can he get Richard to fold? That would just be nuts.
God, Richard in the blender, losing to King Jack, losing to Ace Jack, losing to Jack 9, losing to Pocket 9s. He does have the best hand right now, but it looks like he's really thinking about making the fold.
This would be play of the night. I'm calling it right now.
$74 to win 324. Good pot odds. If it's me, I'm probably calling.
Oh yeah.
But I'm
calling all day. Dew is definitely gonna show here too. If we don't get to showdown. Oh, Dew's really putting.
Oh man, what a play here! And you know another factor is the time it took Dew to make the decision. If he had snapped all in, I think that would have looked a lot weaker. A player trying to get max value is really going to think about their sizing, and he folds the jack face up.
What a play, Dew. Basil's obviously out of there.
Dew is not going to show.
No show. He loves showing.
Unreal.
I think that's like courtesy no show right there.
Wow.
Good play, Dew. Very, very good play. Only way to win the pot right there, and he did it.
That's an applause break right there. I don't care who you are.
Thank you, live studio audience.
Thank you. Unbelievable.
And that is a real courteous thing to do, to not show there if he didn't show. Very respected.
Yep. What a play. What a play. What a fold, too. Unbelievable. It's one of those, if you think you're beat, you might as well get out of there. And I think Richard thought he was beat, so he got out of there.
And you're right. Dew's tank time definitely helps there.
Yep.
A snap shove is an instant call from Richard. 1000%. Looks like we did lose a player, an Eric, it looks like.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ungles out of there. That means we've got a seat open. If anybody wants to jump on into this live game, put your name on the list. Give us a phone call. Let us know you're coming so we can hold that seat for you. And Richard with the cigarette back in his mouth. Do with the Queen Jack this time, suited. AK with the Queen 10 suited. Jose with the 8-9 of diamonds. Christopher with the King 7 of clubs. All right, somebody's getting a flush on this hand. I can feel it. Okay, never mind. Somebody's getting a boat on this hand. I can feel it.
Jose, just running too good.
The hot seat stays hot. It is boiling over there. And Dude going to go ahead and lead out on this flop. He is up and down. Paired board, kind of treacherous. Jose, a couple of boat opportunities here. Any 8, any 10?
Yeah, Dude is up and down, theoretically.
That's right.
An 8 is no good.
Yeah, that's right. Reverse implied odds here. It's maybe my favorite poker moment of all time. Phil Hellmuth versus Tony G. Phil Hellmuth is all in. What does he get, a pair? And Tony G says, "You got that, Phil. You got that." And Phil is drawing dead even after the pair.
I haven't seen that end. That's a funny one.
Wow, look at this. Ace of hearts coming off. Do improves to a combo draw. Up and down for the straight and
a Royale with cheese draw.
Look out.
Can we get there one time for the stream?
One time for the stream. Come on. Come on, Joey. $26. Do keeping up the aggression. Decently easy call for Jose here. Alex.
There's a raise. I was going to say there's a good raise spot right
Yeah, good raise. Good raise.
there.
Pile some more money in there. And I don't see Do folding here either.
Definitely not. That ace didn't change Jose's better hand on the flop, so that was a good spot to raise. He's going to put Do to the test here. Put Do in his Do tank. That King of Hearts is live. I'm looking right at it. It has not been folded. Here's the call.
A full 32 seconds.
Come on, Joey.
Joey, I know you've got it in you. Oh, brick of bricks.
What are we paying me for, Joey?
Come on. Now, does Do slow down, or does he want to try and bluff again?
Yeah, this is a jam or check fold street for sure. Maybe a real big bet here.
Wow, and it looks like he's gathering up some chips. And Jose, I don't think can fold no matter the size here. No, he checks.
Good check.
And Jose does not go for value here. Afraid of boats. Ace-9 got there. 9-10.
Probably a good check.
Yeah.
Maybe betting like 20% of the time there, but I definitely think I'd check there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think a good check there. There's just too much out there that beats you.
Especially with Dude's aggression every street and then checking there. You gotta be afraid of something.
Knowing when to slow down is a really handy skill as a poker player. One that I have yet to develop, I'll be honest. Man, if there's an uncontested pot, I am stabbing 100% of the time. I think a lot of players are onto my tricks. A lot of light calls in those situations.
Oh yeah, like a C betting and you get light called.
Yep.
Just tough spots, man.
Yeah, I do. I will admit I C bet about 110% of the time.
You have to. It's
so profitable.
yeah. Yeah, you got to do it with almost your entire range. Coach had AK the other night in position, and flop comes AK, and
Ooh.
Coach three bets or not three bets, C bets a lot, and he checked it, and sometimes it's
Alarm
hard.
bells.
It's too hard to C bet when you hit that hard.
Yep. Alex with the king jack this time. Going to raise it up to $10. A house hand. Ricky with jack.
He had jacks earlier, and he had stood up to go get a water or something.
No!
Yeah, that was
Well, this time he'll get to play him. Let's see if they work out. Jose with the Charlie hand. You know what? I'm thinking about it now. We're gonna ask Basil what his hand of the day is, and we'll have to wait for his reply to be Jack 10.
Jack 10, yeah. Five threes in.
And here comes the run out. Ace, 7, queen. That's going to slow just about everything down. Ricky with the best of it still, but that could change. Alex drawing to a 10 for Broadway, and he's going to bet. Keeping up the aggression. I like it. $15 C bet. Ricky looks like he's going to peel off one more card. Not giving up just yet.
Yeah.
Tough board for Jacks.
Yeah, not the board you want to see.
And he does opt to call. Perhaps targeting exactly what Alex is holding here, an unpaired Broadway hand. Another 7 comes off. 7s are running hot. Hey, pro tip to anybody who comes out to play today, play your 7s. You might just end up with quads.
Still waiting for Slate to get quads.
Another ace.
Ricky's still good, but yeah, that's a tough spot.
I like the bet, though.
Yep.
Makes it less likely that your opponent is holding an ace, but if you're up against a queen, any queen is going to call.
Block bet. Alex's hand is actually really good here a lot of the times. King high with a paired ace board.
Yep. And
wow, and Ricky fold.
Unbelievable raise. Wow, excellent move right there. Great read by Alex and excellent perception, Dawson. You're 100% right. King Jack, super strong hand on that configuration. The double paired board with 2 aces.
Yeah, I think it was Mark the other night called ace high with a double paired board, and the player he called was a little bit upset about it. He's like, "You calling me with nothing." Ace high on a double paired board is good, like 6.5 days out of the week, especially on low paired boards.
Yep. Yeah, those double paired boards can get you into a lot of trouble, but if you play them right like Alex did, you can also get better hands to fold.
Yep.
Ricky with that block bet sizing there. I think Alex detected a little bit of weakness and went in for the kill, jabbing at the throat, and it worked out for him.
Feeling a big hand here on hand 22. Yep, there's a Basil rank hand. Getting in it. AK2. Oh my gosh.
Basil with the actual house hand, if I'm not mistaken.
That is King of Hearts, Jack of Spades.
AK with the AK.
AK.
Look out, do with a pair of 4s here.
Lots of 7s. Couple 10s. 4-2 is out.
AK 3-betting to 30. Good size there. I will tell you, there is no correct size at our 1-2 game. It is tough to get players to fold. If it's good for 2, it's usually good for 30. We were 4 ways to the flop.
Wow, the case 4. And
unbelievable.
What a nasty flop, Joey.
Hey, your spider senses are on point today. This is going to be a huge pot. AK all in. Easy call here. Bottom set. Not even dead to hearts. Could boat up here. Or quad up. I don't think the other 4 was folded. No, you said it was the case 4, didn't you?
Yeah. Will he? Does he have enough to over? No, I don't. I mean, he would have to shove. But I don't think anybody else is calling anything regardless. So.
Yeah, definitely a good time for a shove here.
My favorite is drilling a set out of position, donk a little bit, get the pre-flop raiser to raise again, in the money.
Yeah, that is a good move right there.
Basil does have the king of hearts. He is going to let it go. And we're heads up. AK drawn. Nearly dead.
Very, very slim.
Is he drawn to a chop?
Trying to think. Yeah, what would he need? Oh, there's
Wow.
the deuce of hearts.
Uh-oh.
And the 8 of hearts. Basil would have got there.
Would've got there. Deuce set is good.
Set of 4s. I'll take her down.
That's a nice board to look at with AK and then just a terrible run out.
Yeah, terrible run out. In a lot of ways, hearts more than gets there.
Dude chipping up.
Yeah, I guess if AK had hit an ace and a king, he would have had aces full. Maybe an ace and another board pairing card, an ace and an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. That's a lot of work Joey's got to do.
And AK does get up from the table, but leaves his water bottle. I think that means he's coming back. And Basil comes back to the table. We are on to hand number 23, the Michael Jordan of hands, as it's been known on these screets. We got Richard under the gun, going to make the fold. Basil letting the king deuce go. Not in the range. Do with the king deuce. Also going to let it go. Not in his range either. Jose with the ace 10. Raises it up to $10. Not a tell. Joni making the call with the 9-6, the old 6-9. And Alex coming along with the queen 8. Looks like if it's good enough for 2, it's good enough for 10. Yeah, Do Kim, love that smile. A great lineup of great players, great people. A lot of positive energy at the table here today, which is not unusual. A great club of great members here at KoJack's. A lot of camaraderie. Queen 9-7 comes off. Joni with a pair of 9s. Ricky with a pair of 9s as well, notching Joni's kicker. Alex is going to be the aggressor here on the flop. And a 4 of hearts right there on the turn. Not much of a change. Joni drawing slim, as is Jose, but not nearly as slim as Ricky. Alex betting out 20, and that'll thin the field. Ricky's still only 3% equity. Alex basically a lock on this hand with his pair of queens, and that 5, that blank 5, gives Alex the check mark.
Ricky would have to find a huge bluff here.
And it looks like he does not opt to bluff. Alex going to take her down there. Check, check on the river. $150 in the pot. Seeing some large pots for a 1-2 game.
We did up the buy-in.
We did indeed, and you can really feel it. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We are KoJack's in Midland having a good time. We got a 1-2 game going here on our live stream. Got a 1-2 round of each on the main floor and a 1-2 hold'em game. And we've come full circle. Mackenzie starting us off. Mackenzie coming back into the box. We're also running the road to Vegas. Make sure to check that out. Any of our tournaments that have a $5,000 guarantee will get you points if you cash. Get enough points, you'll be in the Tournament of Leaders. Good way to earn a seat to the WSOP main event. We're giving away 2 seats. One is going to be awarded at the Tournament of Leaders. Last man standing will get that one. That's a free roll if you get enough points by cashing in our 5K guaranteed tournaments, of which we have 3 a week. Then you'll be eligible to enter into that Tournament of Leaders. Or if you win any of our 5K tournaments, you'll get into the Tournament of Champions. Again, both of them free rolls, and both of them end with a spot in Las Vegas, the WSOP main event.
Really looking forward to those tournaments. I think they're going to be really well played all around.
Yeah. You know what? I'll see what we can do about live streaming them, too. I think that would be a lot of fun.
That would be awesome. That would be really cool. Even if it's just the final table for the leaders. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, the point table is going to be one table, right? So
That's right.
that one would be a lot easier.
Top 9 players in points will get a spot at that Tournament of Leaders. And our Tournament of Champions almost guaranteed to be a multi-table tournament. In fact, I think we already have more than 10 players, 10 different players who have won those 5K guaranteed tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
Queen-high board.
The hearts. I was just thinking hearts would be dirty here.
Hearts are so dirty. Richard with the nut flush draw. Christopher with the king-high flush draw. Alex with the pair of queens going to bet out. Staying aggressive. I like to see that aggression. Donk leading from the small blind. Donking it out.
Christopher might put in a raise here. Yep.
Raising
Just
to
a little
30.
click.
Clicking it back. Way behind. But it is that aggression that he'll need to win this pot. Drawing very, very slim right now. And the turn card is a jack of diamonds. Red card, but not a heart.
Alex still in the safe zone.
And Alex still keeping up the aggression. Foot firmly on the gas. Richard not going anywhere. AK with the 7-6. The pair of sixes. He likes them.
That jack did not improve nearly anything, so he's got to still like his sixes. And there's another
Wow.
for him. Way to hold on.
No wonder he liked him. He knew another one was coming. And look at this, Alex. Gonna go ahead and bet. You can't really expect another player to be holding a 6 in this configuration.
The 6 of hearts would have been dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been absolutely nasty. And AK gonna call 30 with his trip sixes. 6, 6, 6. AK winning his first pot of the live stream. All in good time.
You just got to start winning good when the stacks are big. That's when it's
That's exactly it. Kind of like in blackjack, how you manipulate your bet size.
when you know the cards are coming.
Yeah. You got to manipulate your winning hands here at the Hold'em table. Try and win the big ones when you got a lot of chips in front of you. Or just, you know, I guess try to win the big ones all the time. That's probably a pretty good strategy.
I've heard the best advice anyone can give for tournament play is win your flips.
Genius. Genius.
Genius, yep.
Easy game. All you got to do is win the flips. They do happen.
So you've seen that one with Tony G and Phil. Have you seen the other one where
Yeah.
where he goes, I haven't looked at my hand.
Oh, yeah.
So I haven't looked.
Phil says you lied.
It's poker, Phil.
I think that was the same game even. I think it was the same episode of the big game. Classic, classic show. They brought it back. I don't know if you've seen the new episodes.
No way.
Oh, yeah. They brought it back. I want to say last year. Nadia Magnus was a coach for one of the loose cannons. The very first loose cannon, as a matter of fact.
That's one of the I think that was the first like poker-esque thing I was watching that got me into it. I really enjoyed those loose cannon aspect. Makes it really interesting.
It really did. And a great showing from almost all of the loose cannons.
Oh, yeah. That one mathematician or math teacher.
The math guy.
Got way up and then folded aces.
Yep.
And the guy flopped quads.
Yep. How does he
crazy.
know? Yeah, that was wild. That was wild, and the cop was a real good episode.
Oh, yeah.
A series of episodes as well. Ricky with the ace-9 here. Backdoor club possibilities. Could get Dew into trouble.
Oh. Dew's out.
Dew's out.
Good
Ow.
fold, Dew.
Yeah, good fold. He might be kicking himself now. AK with trips again. And a deuce, a blank on the river.
Just what he wanted to see.
Going for a little bit of value here, 30 bucks at a time. Let's see if Ricky wants to call with his top pair. He's holding chips in his hand. He's thinking about it. Looks like he is putting together a call.
I think that's one of those side call moments.
It is.
You really have to.
And AK wins 2 in a row. Am I wrong?
He's
2 in a row.
On the come up, it's coming back.
Well, the hot seat may have shifted now that the dealer has changed. And we are shuffling up hand number 26 coming at you. Got about another 20 minutes on this live stream. Thank you for joining us, everybody. It is Thursday. We are KoJack's in Midland. This is Basil's game. And we are having a good old time talking about it. Got myself here. I'm Chase. We got Dawson and our IT guru, Mr. Chris, in the background making the magic happen.
Clubs against clubs again.
Clubs are hot.
Ooh.
AK with the AQ. It looks like he's going to raise it up. Yeah, $25. Good price.
I believe that hot seat has shifted.
Yep.
AK is in it.
And there's a new dealer in town. We're playing by Mackenzie's rules now. And Mr. Du Kim, King 5, suited king.
Entering his tank.
Thinking about it. And looks like he's putting together a call here with a bunch of white chips. And he does put him in the middle. Yeah, Ricky puts in his cards instead. The old K7, a mathematical favorite apparently. Not going to be good enough this time. Not for 25 buccarinos. Jose with the Queen 4 does want to call. Joni's got the K9.
I actually enjoy Queen 4 suited. It's a nice little hand.
All right. Now I know. Not saying I disagree with you, but I will say.
I'll just say it's better than Queen 6. Aiden. No, I just like those. Queen's definitely the lowest end of it, but any suited king or ace, those are always very nice to look at.
They are interesting to play in late position. Although early position,
not as much.
Kind of those hands that might get you in trouble.
Oh my God.
Wow. Clubs on clubs here. Alex looking for running clubs for the nut flush draw, but right now he's got top pair notched out by AK's ace queen.
Club on club crime.
And AK betting almost full pot here, $100.
That's the bet size you got to go with there.
Very good move there, especially with that many players in the pot. If you're up against a tighter field, you might be worried about a set here, but we've seen very high VPIPs from just about all of these players. And Dew in the tank, thinking about it. Putting some chips together, reaching into his stack. Needs 100 to call, and he does put in the call. Now Jose with the queen high club draw. Notched out by Dew's king high club draw.
And that's why I was just telling you Queen 4 suited is just not a good hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I seem to remember you saying that. Jose does make the correct fold. He gets out of there. Joni with the pair of nines also getting out of there. Some players like middle pair. Joni not one of them.
Looking to hold.
Now Alex, ace 3. Lets it go. Top pair, not going to be good enough here. Alex may be worried about a set. Six of farts. AK going all in, firmly pressing the gas pedal here. Deuce smile turned upside down. He does not like what he sees. Tough situation here. Could be up against a nut flush draw. Ace X of clubs certainly in the range here. Or even just a pair of aces like he is actually up against.
Yeah, he is just drawn to a club here, nothing else.
Got 5 outs. Technically a quarter of the deck. Of course, we can see the dead cards here. 4 of them have been folded. And he lets it go, makes the correct fold. Good job, sir. Good fold right there. AK shows the ace of diamonds. Just letting Dew know, hey, you were behind. You did the right thing.
Alex happy to see that ace too, because he knows his ace was definitely beat by another ace.
That's right. And like I said, a lot of camaraderie, a lot of sportsmanship at this table. And the button moves. We're on to hand number 27 here. Rounding out the end of the live stream.
What a great number, 27.
Is that one of your favorites?
It's up there. 7 deuce.
7 deuce, 2 sevens.
Yeah.
Not a prime number.
Divisible by 9 though. Any number divisible by 9 is a good number in my books.
You like 81 then, do you?
Oh yeah.
Maybe 108?
Oh, 1000%.
And Dew looking down at another club hand. This time the queen high. Under the gun. Early position. Book says don't do it. Dew says I'm going to do it. And I say do it up.
Looks like dude does have an earpiece and probably getting information from Aiden telling him to play Queen 6.
Richard with the house hand there. The king jack going to raise it up to $12. Basil out of there. AK with the pocket sixes.
I just love the sunglasses and the cigarette, just the polarizing stare.
Man, it is a good look.
Anytime I see real reflective sunglasses, I think of that Family Guy scene when Peter looks down at like the crappiest hand of all time and he goes all in and the whole table can see the cards on his.
That's too funny.
Come on, Joni, you got to play it. You have to for the stream.
I would love to see a 3-bet here from Joni. I think everybody would respect it. Honestly, I think that would get everybody to fold if she raises it up to like 45 or something. A little limp 3-bet. She hasn't 3-bet one time this whole session. I think it would get through.
She does call.
She does make the call, though.
7 deuce is in there, and it is live.
Ooh.
Maybe not anymore.
Couple of clubs. Dew happy that he came along for the ride.
Have we seen 2 clubs on the past? Is this the 4th flop we've seen 2 clubs?
Who is shuffling these cards?
Some would say our dealer.
Some. And Dew, liking what he sees, drawing to a jack or a club, going to bet 55. Limp call. Donk lead. And Richard going all in with the pair of kings. 192. Snap fold from AK. Dew Kim really thinking about it here. AJ in the chat saying he's wishing he was beating all of these players.
Is that AJ, our tournament player, the one that's been playing the tournaments?
I believe so. Hard to tell from the picture.
Real awesome, dude. Real cool.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And Dew faced with a decision here. Another 137 to make the call.
almost in the same position he was last time with a few more outs.
Got a few more outs this time. Last time it was 5 outs. Now he's almost doubled it to 9. Some would say that's too many.
I think right around 12. 12 is when you just know it's not coming.
A real tough decision. Yeah, 12 is certain death. 12 is you have minutes to live. 9 on the line. Adu is only drawing to the queen high club flush. He does have straight possibilities, making it a little more difficult, but as it stands now, no pair, just a couple of draws.
He could definitely be thinking he's up against a stronger flush draw with that king of hearts, because a shove, there's almost 1,000% a king, if not already a straight.
Mm-hmm.
And that king could definitely be the king of clubs with potentially another club. So
Adu is blocking queen jack. Oh, and he puts it in, stands up, turns his hand over.
Puts the backpack on.
Asks for his one time. And it looks like they're going to run it multiple times. Let's see what happens here. A 10 comes off, pairing the board.
Doesn't change.
And an ace on the river gives Richard the check mark.
We do have another board coming, potentially. Richard says, nope, never mind, just one time.
I changed my mind. No. We said once, right?
I think they did just say once.
I believe they did too. And Adu does not get there. Still keeping some chips, though. Still dangerous, over 100 in his stack.
Dude's dangerous with 3 big blinds. I've seen him do it.
That is true. That is very true. And Adu, I got to say, I like the gamble. I like the gamble in him.
Yeah, it's not a terrible call. I think that's a pretty good call in the long run.
It seems like a little trash talking at the table here.
Dude's just saying, yeah, lucky I didn't show my bluff earlier. I made him fold 3 jacks earlier, and y'all didn't even see it.
Joni really enjoying the fireworks here.
Asking for a bucket of popcorn.
It looks like there may be an actual dispute about running it twice. This is one of those times I wish we could
Hear 'em.
fly on the wall. Yeah, I wish we could pipe in some audio. It is in the works. Got a couple of things for our live stream coming up. Ace-9 for Jose. AK for Christopher. Pocket 3s for AK.
AK is very suited.
And Christopher folds. No, I'm kidding. He raises it up to 7. Small raise, keeping everybody in. No reason to try and fold everybody out. Would have liked a bigger raise. Would have liked to see a little more money in the pot. Christopher decides on a $7 raise, and you know what? That is correct from the small blind. According to him, he flops
2
top
more
pair.
clubs. What is going on, man?
Who is shuffling these cards? Adu with a pair of 10s this time. Visibly steaming. Let's see if that gets him into trouble. Christopher putting out a chunky bet. Keeping up the aggression. Not surrendering the betting lead.
Oh, I saw Alex has 2 pair.
King 7, a mathematical favorite. Adu with the 10-9 here. Looks like he's thinking about folding. Changing the order of his cards does not help.
Might have to look back at them one more time and see if they might have changed.
And he does put in the call. Jose with the ace-9 here. A couple of good cards on the turn could help him out. A couple of very bad cards, like another club, would scare him off, so he elects to fold. Alex with the 2 pair comes along by raising to 100.
Do not liking that. His backdoor straight possibility is going to be. Oh no, he has another straight possibility. I see. So Christopher just shows definitely the right move.
And Adu taking a walk here. Sometimes you got to do it. And a call from Alex. If you're Christopher, what do you do?
Top pair, backdoor flush draw.
Top pair, top kicker. Hard to fold there.
Only going to be drawn to an ace or a 10.
Yep. Try to pair that board up. Counterfeit, Mr. Alex. They turn over their cards. I think they're running it one time. 6 on the turn, a blank, and an ace.
Wow. Fist pump in the air.
Ace from space right there on the river.
What can you do, Alex? You got it in good.
You got it in good. The cards did not like what you were doing.
Your
Poker is so sick. And I think this is going to be our final hand of the stream coming up here. Don't forget about our Road to Vegas. Come out and play in our Freeze Out on Tuesday, or our Deep Stack on Saturday, or our Bounty Tournament on Sunday. All of those points will get you, all of those tournaments will get you points to potentially play in the Tournament of Leaders. Or if you win any of them, you'll be automatically entered into the Tournament of Champions. That Deep Stack starts up at 2:30. And I believe we're giving away an early bird special this week.
We love the early bird special.
So come out early, help get that thing started.
Womp womp, Alex.
Womp womp from AJ. There you go. And come check out our Black Chip Bounty Tournament. $300 to get in, but every player you knock out, you get $100 back. So
you knock out 3, you're free rolling.
Yeah.
And
Easy
you probably
math.
got a lot of chips.
Easy math. Yeah, just don't rebuy in between those knockouts. I do love the bounty structure. That is one of my favorite tournaments types to play.
They're really fun.
It is a lot of fun. Everybody gets a lot of aggression out. You had a bad day at work. Somebody cut you off in traffic. Go try to stack somebody in that Black Chip Bounty Tournament.
Bounty, while you're at it.
Ooh, a jack comes off on this board for Mr. Dew.
Looking to make his last hand redemption right here.
And let's see. Does he just shove all in? $76 behind. 12 in the middle. And it looks like he does exactly that.
What he's going to do.
Quick fold from Ricky. Jose with the gutter ball. Thinking about.
Jose is the only one I could see calling here for sure.
And Jose with he's got the bloodlust now. Licking his chops, looking at those chips.
That bounty.
That bounty. This one's a $76 bounty, it looks like. And Jose really trying hard not to flick in that call, but he does end up on the call. Alex asking to spread the pot before folding. Basil with the king 7. Not likely to stick around and does opt to fold. AK with the ace 8. He does have an overcard, but he puts them both in the muck. Jose drawing to 1 of 4 5s. Ooh, a 4 comes off. Very close. And a 10 on the river. Dew wins the last pot of the night.
Let's go, Dew.
Congratulations, sir. Went out on a high note there. And it looks like just in time for a dealer change.
Mr. Blaze.
Mr. Blaze, Johnny Blaze coming on in. One of our newer dealers. One of our favorite dealers. Thank you for coming out, everybody. Sure had a good time. And don't forget to check out our tournaments. 5K guarantee on that deep stack on Saturday at 2:30. 5K guarantee on our bounty on Sunday. And next Tuesday, we've got our freeze out also with a 5K guarantee. Any of those tournaments, if you cash in them, you'll get points towards the Tournament of Leaders, or if you win, you'll be entered into the Tournament of Champions. All right, well, thanks again for joining us. I'm Chase. We got Dawson here.
Our IT tech guru, Chris, right here. Say hi, Chris.
Yep, hey, yep, he's around here somewhere. Working hard or hardly working, maybe snacking on a donut.
Come say bye, Chris.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. There he is, Mr. Chris showing up just in time. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you again next week.
Throw up some gang signs.